Hello everybody, welcome back. Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition Modded Sentinel playthrough. Last episode, we have sacrificed somebody who is not very important to me. And we also have listened to, well, basically the entire Vemaya mission, including yours truly, Sovereign, with probably one of the best speeches in the entire trilogy. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just talk with the people on the ship, if possible, see if they have anything else to say, and if they will, great. If not, whatever. Basically gonna land on the Citadel because we are getting pretty close to the end of the game.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Well, I definitely could.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Okay, I wonder if any other members of the ship are gonna miss Ashley.
Yes, Commander?
No, he doesn't care.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Even Presley is like, who? Even Presley is like, huh? I got duty. I don't care about Ashley. Yeah, we are not gonna talk with Kaden. That's out of the question. Okay, from London Medallium, named Balak how do I read that? Balak Hiral, I guess. Date of enlistment, October 29, 2171. No activities, 2166. Karshan attended a Hegemon's military academy, granted position despite caste status, reason unknown. 2171 joins the military upon graduation. 2173 inducted into the Batarian External Forces after conducting a successful operation against Borkat Combine on Irun. 2177 temporarily seconded to Department of Information Control as an expert on human behavior. 2179 earns promotion to commander for defense of Kamala from identified alien vessel. 2180 Balak is honorably discharged from the military, reputed to join a terrorist cell organization unknown. 2181 involved in the bombing of a New Madrid spaceport Elysium. Addendum: intel on Commander Kahiral Balak is scarce due to the isolation of the hegemony, I think. He is known to be ruthless and methodical. His discharge from the military is a known tactic employed by Batarian agents taking on deniable activities on behalf of the state. From Alliance News Network information parents, extradition demand. Citadel Tower. In a fiery display of rhetoric, Ambassador Donald Dina has accused the Batarian hegemony of breaching the Citadel Conventions and demanded the immediate extradition of Commander Karshiel Balak for trial on terrorism charges. When the Council refused to act with Dina's demands, they have agreed to commission a report into any potential breach of the Citadel Conventions. In response, the hegemony has claimed that Commander Balak hasn't left Karshan since his honorable discharge from the military 3 years ago, and that this smear against a known war hero is part of the Alliance false flag operation. Terra Firma leaders Charles Saraceno has called the President Huerta for an official declaration of war with the Batarians, saying they brutalize our colonies, enslave our people, and now they are trying to wipe out the entire planet. We are at war. You just haven't signed the paperwork. I'm not sure about calling... Has called on President Huerta for an official declaration. I don't think calling on President Huerta would be good, for very good reason. I think at this point President Huerta was already very severely disabled according to the lore. Like, I think he was already pretty severely disabled, so I think that's kind of retconning a little bit. From Stephen Hackett, Commander Shepard, I have nominated Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams to a posthumous comment. Don't care. From Citadel Nightside News, they're back. You're hearing it here first. The Batarian hegemony is returning to the Citadel. Oh boy, what could possibly go wrong? The Presidium is a buzz with rumor and speculation, all trying to answer one simple question. Will the Batarians answer for the terrorist attack over Terra Nova? At Nightside News, we won't pretend to know the answer, but we've heard one curious detail. The Batarians have coaxed Ambassador Jathamon out of retirement. For those not in the know, Ambassador Jathamon is respected as well as meaning patriot and xenophile. This could be a sign that the hegemony is seeking an end to the hostiles with the System Alliance. As soon as we know, you'll know. No more Homer. Yep. From Serenium's Scopuli Network, new article on Clan Urdnot. The Chunka, Chieftain Urdnot Crud, is comatose after an archaic mineral transport exploded near the Urdnot spaceport. Clan Urdnot clan speaker immediately responded to the accident by accusing Turian assailants of an orbital strike on the vessel. There's not a shred of evidence to support this malicious allegation. While the Urdnot chieftain languishes in medical facility, his lieutenants already feud over the scraps left behind. SSN sources posit Urdnot Reeve as the most likely successor. Well, bro, are you gonna be surprised? From Talizora Naraya, Shepard, I just wanted to thank you again for sharing the database from Solcom with me. Even as a small peek has convinced me that it's a treasure trove. I don't think a gift like this has been brought back to the fleet for a generation. Anyway, I'll let you get back. Thank you, Tally. You're welcome. From Dr. William Carson, Commander, just confirming that we've received a Solcom database. We'll begin analysis as soon as we have set up necessary firewalls. You never know with these synthetics. They might have infected a database with Geth infiltration programs, or some perhaps kind of Trojan horse. They are crafty buggers. With any luck, this could give us the upper hand in the war and potentially political leverage with the migrant fleet. Down the line, it never hurts to have some leverage. Dr. William Carson, Huygens Dome Titan. So Reeve name shows up here first. Sorry to anyone start from the enemy to has suffer him. I mean, the Reeve only happens if you kill Rex in Mass Effect 1. But then again, would you really kill him? I mean, I understand if somebody is like just want to do Renegade playthrough. I cannot do Renegade playthroughs of this game. I think I might have done Renegade playthrough once in my life, and that's it. I just cannot do it again. From Venari Palin, Commander, I have read your report on Salian investigation. It was reassuring to hear your attempt to bring him in alive, even if his attempt proved futile. The case has thankfully been closed. On a personal note, I commend your positive influence on Garrus Vakarian. He had good intuition when it comes to criminal activity, but I long feared that his impulsive nature would see his career end in disgrace. That he restrained himself when arresting Salian is an important step forward. If he continues down this path, he will be welcome back in CSEC when his secondment to SSB Normandy is complete. Executor Palin. Jesus, how many emails? From George Agricola, Commander. There's a situation in the NEF. I haven't heard this much griping since boot camp, and every one of them has the Normandy on their lips. The wealth of mineral deposits you discovered is making us look bad. My men are stepping up their game. They're not keen on being left in the dust by a damn scout ship. That's one hell of a job you've pulled. Hell of a job. Captain G. Agricola, Alliance Naval Expedition Flotilla. Basically, we have got enough resources from other planets. From Encrypted Human, I commend your effort to reunite the League of One. Now that they are together again, we can lay them to rest. From Terran Calix, yeah, this is gonna be a reading stream. Commander, I hadn't expected you to complete your collection so readily. You certainly have a talent for digging up the past. Perhaps you missed your calling as an archaeologist. The insignia are more than relics of lost past. They're clues to how our society evolved over time. Our facial tattoos originate from this era, and most are directly influenced, the Turian insignia, directly influenced by the colonial insignia of your birth world. No modern Turian makes use of these old patterns, but if we should ever reconcile these places, then the colonists will be able to resurrect them. Thank you, Terran Calix Citadel Security, which is bullshit because there's like almost every single Turian that we encounter has some kind of a little pattern on their face. Garrus has a pattern, so this note is bullshit. No new messages. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. Nah, I'm not gonna finish on this. Jesus, there was a lot of messages. Whew. When one stealthy scout ship zips around where no man has gone before, turns up more mineral than the entire expedition flotilla. I know, right? Does Chekwas have anything to say?
The Asari are remarkable, aren't they? Can you believe Liara is twice my age?
And that's all she has to say.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
She said the line. She said the line.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, I think that dialogue have just repeated itself here.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
Exactly.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Bye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
She doesn't have much to say since Ash was the only taken aboard. Recently was mostly in line. No news is a good news and all that. Yeah, I mean it's Ashley. If there's a one thing that I actually might do, maybe when it comes to playing as soldier, is that I'm gonna create a male shepherd. For pretty much for one of the good reasons. Almost every single year I'm doing this marathon, I'm playing as female shepherd. I think for the soldier I actually might go for the male shepherd, just because I could actually get some more conversations with Caden, because he has a backstory. But the thing is, if you play as female shepherd, instead of getting into his backstory, what is kind of getting replaced with is with just kind of romance just being shoved inside over there, and it's just not fun, because then you have to deal with Caden and romance and Caden as well. I think I did that. I think I had to deal with that not during a depth play. During one of the playthroughs, I had to deal with Caden being with me in relationship, and I basically had to break up with him in Mass Effect 3. It was just not really fun to deal with. I just did not want it to deal with that to begin with.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You bet. Do you have... He still doesn't have HMSW, HM... Those weapons at 10. I can sell something to him, though. And brother, do I have items to sell. Combat optics. That's, also max accuracy 21%. Huh? God damn. The items that I have to sell, we're gonna shit money after this. We already do because it's 20 million, but I simply want to make sure that I'm gonna have all inventory space because I simply don't want to have a situation in which I cannot pick up the Colossus 10 armor assuming that it's gonna show up. Oh my god, there's like so much. Heavy armor. I'm gonna keep the heavy armor per Krogans. I'm gonna get rid of the sniper rifles because I don't need them. Because I'm never gonna use them. Though now that I think about it, if I wouldn't even brought any bonus power to this playthrough. Shotguns. Technically, Tally and Rex already have the best shotguns, so I do not need those. Same with sniper rifles. Heavy armor human. I wish I could wear them, but no. Heavy armor human. He got back to his old love after you went Abelin 2. No, he didn't. He wasn't with anybody. If you romance somebody in Mass Effect 1 and it's like anywhere between Ashley and Kaidan, it kind of doesn't matter. Mass Effect 2, Kaidan or Ashley are still gonna be mad at you because they always are. And the thing is, heavy armor human. The thing is, in Mass Effect 3, you can reignite that after you have to prove yourself to not be a puppet of Cerberus again, you know, because you need to have that proof. Because the fact that you pretty much have surrendered yourself to Alliance and you decide to openly cooperate with them is not a sign enough, you know. You need to do more. But at that point in Mass Effect 3, it's being led a little bit differently. I'm even gonna talk about that as we're gonna reach that spot, because oh boy, are we gonna reach it. Okay, maybe not the assault rifles, because I do not really want to accidentally sell. I just do not want to sell accidentally a GEF assault rifle, because that is dropping rarely, and I think I only have like one piece of that, and it's real. Light armor. I'm gonna keep the light armors, but not for Turians. Yes. Gonna keep the pistols because I technically use them. Turian. Yeah, we have picked up a massive amounts of shit. Just absolutely freaking massive. Including the Niners too. Sniper rifles, medium armor Turian. The Predator M9 is not bad. Actually, I'm gonna have to compare the Turian armor. I'm not gonna sell everything. I think I'm only gonna sell the 10ers and 9ers, and that should be more than enough space for the rest of the game. But I do need to clean up my space. It's unavoidable. Medium armor human. Sniper rifle. Don't need, gonna keep that. Light armor human, pistol, biotic amp, grenades. Okay, yeah, just mark everything that I needed to sell. I'm just gonna sell this junk. Boom, 30 million. 10 million, just like that. And not kill him. Yeah, in Mass Effect 3, that's true. Yeah, that also happens. These massive inventory cleanups are almost enough reason to neuter the RPG and turn the series into shooter. Mass Effect 2. I'm sorry. I think Mass Effect 2 is more of an action game. It got definitely way more action on it. then yeah, it basically has more action on it than it has RPG. It still is an RPG, but not it's not as extended as Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3. They basically toned down certain elements of from the Mass Effect, and I'm not really sure if that was the greatest idea ever, you know?
Commander, good to see you. Okay,
Garrus has nothing to say to me. He doesn't care about Ashley. Quite honestly, I couldn't care myself. Moving on. Oh wait, I can upgrade Kaden for the future runs. Huh. Was it Karapov? Yeah, I think Karapov. I could upgrade him, but I don't want to. I'm gonna do it on the New Game Plus. I don't really care about it right now. Hey, Rexy boy.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
Waist high cover shooter genre, aka Gears. Not really. Gears is way more fluid. If there's something that Gears of War have absolutely mastered, is going from cover to cover, and doing in a fluid motion. When it comes to Mass Effect, they only managed to make it correct, like more or less correctly, in Mass Effect 3. In Mass Effect 2, you hiding behind the cover is a must. Like if you are not hiding behind the cover in Mass Effect 2, you are just die. Because enemies have ridiculous accuracy. They are really precise.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
Does he have anything to say about the mercenary?
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
Okay, so he just repeats that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
I think Gears finally have added the over-the-cover melee kills, similar to Mass Effect 3 has. Yeah, that's true. But there's not really a lot of opportunities to do those kills in Mass Effect 3 unless enemies are really dumb enough. Which is something that could be done in the multiplayer. I remember how in multiplayer mode, you could if you basically had a nice group of enemies and you had a nice cover, you could basically stand behind the cover all throughout the entirety of the round because enemies were coming one after another and you just press a button, just melee attack them all the time, and they were not smart enough to try and fire at you in the meantime because you because that's how it was done. They were stupid, but it was so cool to do that. Of course, not every enemy could be, grabbed from the cover and killed. Phantoms could not be killed. Heavy enemies could not be killed. But anything that's like a remotely humanoid and doesn't wear any armor, it was just an easy kill. Like lots of matches on Silver were basically hiding behind the cover.
Let me see what you have.
Ugh, he doesn't have anything.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
I don't want your respect. Not when it comes to Ashley.
Ash was a hell of a soldier.
She wasn't.
She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
No.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination.
I think you mean Vorcha. Vorchas, wow. I don't even really remember how to play with Vorchas. Because, no, the claws, there were also projectile claws, but those projectile claws were Batarians.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Yeah,
Carry on, Adams.
Even Adams doesn't give a damn.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
Okay, Tally doesn't care.
See you later.
That's why I like Tally. She doesn't care about Ashley. It's like perfect. It's amazing. All right, the entire ship has been talked with. We're going back to the Citadel. We're gonna do some shopping in the Citadel, and I totally forgot that. We are getting grounded and we still have Ilos, so we are gonna definitely Mass Effect 1 is gonna get finished on Saturday. I think finishing Mass Effect 1 on Saturday is gonna be viable, and then we're gonna start doing Mass Effect 2, at least some of it.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
I remember that Vortex had a buff that basically allowed them to take a little bit more damage. I already have the Mass Effect 3, the original, the other edition, so I'm probably gonna have to revisit
Good job,
that.
Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Oh, they're so stupid. It's just a distraction.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
You know, it just lacks the Turian Counselor to like, you know, pop in and be like, ah, yes, the Reapers. Thankfully, he does that in the other game.
One ship
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
He's gonna get punched. It's punching time.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
How did he know I'm here?
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Well, mind as well. I kind of want to give some equipment to Caden, even though we are not really gonna do anything. The only thing that we're gonna do in Citadel is go for the shops and then go for the Anderson. That's it. Time to let the Arbiter do this thing. Work. I think that's how the elites from Halo sound. Yeah, I'm still gonna take Garrus. I kind of wanted to take Caden so I could level him up. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna take Kaidan. I kind of want to level him up and just give him equipment for the New Game Plus. I don't know why, I just want to. Just gonna accept it. Yes.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Since
Exo Presley
on
has
pretty
the
much
deck.
every single time, every single mission, I just don't. Since basically I'm done with leveling up Kaidan to a certain point, I just never take him on the missions anymore. Might as well just gonna take him now for even for like 5 minutes. But yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna start first with skills. If I would make Kaidan and constant and active member of a team, well, first of all, medicine. Activate the first aid until medicine is available, because that's crowd control. Probably go for throw until lift. I will not go for stasis because that freaking sucks as an ability. Barrier, so he can defend himself better. Oh, no, wait. That's wrong. That's right. Advanced. Maybe throw would be left for later. That's for defensibility. No, medicine. Yeah, advanced neural shock. And now lift, barrier, decryption, electronics, medicine. Master lift, master barrier, master Bruce. And I still have 4 points to distribute. And I guess those points are gonna go just straight up for throw. And we are still lacking like 1 additional point to max out his throw, and that will be possibly the build for him. Just do a little bit of first aid until unlocking medicine. Medicine is actually not bad because it's technically a crowd control skill. Yeah, he'll be looking like this. The throw would be just an additional power for him, just a spare power, because I'm definitely not gonna go for stasis. I could even ignore using throw, just not even max it out and just put all the other points in the first aid so it can get advanced first aid. But no. I think I can heal the teammates myself, and I can do it better. Now equipment. If I could give Kaidan something, definitely a pistol. What's it called? Karpov? Yeah, Karpov 10. And it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna give him snowblinds because I'm not gonna take him with me. So that will be his weapon. And when it comes to... yeah, next send for refresh. From the biotics, I would give him Prodigy 10. And for armor, I think I would give him Mercenary 10, because it's technically the second best light armor that he could get. And then medical exoskeletons, because I think I have like... yeah, I do have a lot of medical exoskeletons. So I can very easily give it to him. I'm probably not gonna get him on the mission, but if I would ever consider him as a member of a team, that's most likely what would happen. I was just curious how I would upgrade them. And yeah, there we are. Let's go down. Let's get down to business.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Strong presence, indeed. Alright, let's see if I can get the HMW 10s. I should already get them by this point. I don't know why they are not spawning into the game.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Oh, there we go. There we go. HMWs. All nice, all juicy. I'm not gonna buy them, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna see if they're gonna be any better for my character. He doesn't have any armors on level 10, and he only got Solaris Amp, so that's basically all I can buy for him. I wonder if I can.
Hello, Commander.
Just curious.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Okay, so I will need to land in the Citadel one more time for this to actually work. Okay, can I get the HMSWs so I can compare the stats? It's better! Holy shit, it's better. Look at that. 24 points more damage, more DPS on burst, and even 10 more points of sustained DPS while remaining the same accuracy. Hell yes. Hell yes. And look at that beauty. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm gonna give the pistol to Liara. It's actually kind of worse. It's more accurate, but DPS is lower and burst DPS is just straight up shit. So I don't think I'm gonna give that. On the shotguns, on the other hand, this might be actually better for Tally. But let me think. For the next mission, I'm not gonna really be able to get Tally. I'm gonna have to combine both biotics and the tech powers for a very good reason. Once we're gonna go for Ilos, we are not gonna be able to change the companions. So this shotgun is gonna wait for Tally for the new game plus, unfortunately. And I don't think there's any more other side quests available. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure that there's no other side quest. If suddenly the homeless guy is gonna pop into the Citadel like out of nowhere and he's gonna try to talk with us, then it's gonna be kind of productive. I'm just shocked that he didn't show up. You know, I'm actually kind of shocked because normally he pops into the Citadel and it's a quest that is connected with our backstory, which we are war heroes. Okay, we basically have a war hero backstory, so the quest with the drunken homeless guy should actually pop in. Proceeding locations. What do I want here? Network access. Citadel Tower doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for financial district because there's like one shop over there, and it actually might have armor for Tally, and also might have armor for me, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Only one way to find out. Did I went the other way? Yes, I unnecessarily made a 180 for no good reason at all. There should be a Hanner here, right? In this place. There should be a Hanner. A vendor. Am I being delusional? Is something wrong with me? I'm pretty sure that this was the place.
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected it.
Maybe I need to quick save and quick load because the Hanner vendor should be like right there. Did I get confused? I probably got confused. I most likely got confused. But then again, I better be safe than sorry. Yeah, there he is. He wasn't there before. Huh? Huh?
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Magically.
Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Non-human. And none of it is for Tally. Unfortunately, most likely, Tally is gonna remain for the rest of the playthrough with Phoenix 10.
Show me your items.
Oh, this...
Sniper, heavy armor human. Yeah, he doesn't have anything new. He just doesn't have anything new. Oh my god, the Colossus armor might not be obtained. Right, there, we have nothing else to do in the financial district. Where is the fast travel thing? Okay, I see it right now. Now we're gonna go for the wards in the markets. Wards. And we're gonna start with Med Clinic. We're gonna finish up at the Flux. Then again, who knows? Maybe we are gonna be able to maybe finish this game today. I would like to, but I sincerely doubt it's gonna be possible. Hello, Doctor. Do you have anything new?
Yes, Commander. Is there something?
Let me take a look.
Of course.
Medical interface. That's the only thing she has. Nothing else besides that. And he's waiting for a new set of testicles.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent.
Excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Yes. Yeah, of course Garrus is gonna get all the armors in the world. It's not like, you know, humans over here, human over here looking for a good armor. No, not at all. Just fuck you, Lander, I guess. That actually reminds me, Garrus. Less overall damage protection, but more shields and more tech biotics. Huh. Interesting. It would also look killing on him, to be honest. I mean, I could put it on him for a second. Yeah, it looks... I ain't gonna lie, as much as I appreciate Colossus, this just looks better on him. It just looks better. Right, one more chance. The market's down below. If that's not gonna have anything, well, then we are screwed and we're gonna go for Flux. Barrier Frontiers, we already have done that.
Yes, human, you need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Okay, non-armor humans. Non-human armors. Krogan. Turian. The thermal armor with the thermal armor 10. Nope. No love for Quarians. No love for Quarians this playthrough.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Hammer. Medium armor human on 7. Oh. It hurts. This hurts my feelings, man. This hurts my feelings. It's unfair. There's one container in the game that still might have a Colossus 10 armor for humans, and it's exactly on Ilos, so we're gonna have to cross our fingers for that to happen. I'm not sure if we can visit Noveria anymore after what's gonna happen next. I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to visit Noveria, because it actually has a shop. Hey, look at that Doran. Look at that Doran. Look at him, big chilling. Look at him just dancing and moving his arms. Isn't that adorable? A man simply has a good time. Well, Anderson, time for you to punch somebody in the face.
I'm glad you came, Sheriff. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
It's punching time.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
Very
you
personal.
Ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Hell yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Well, time to return. Thankfully, we got a fast travel spot, so we can return to Normandy without going through this entire shenanigans of the Citadel. Maybe we're gonna manage, because now that we're gonna return to Normandy, I think there's gonna be like 2 or 3 NPCs that are gonna say something about us actually committing mutiny. I think it's mutiny. That we're gonna basically steal Normandy.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Thank you. Everybody liked that. Karma gained.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Loading. Loading. Alright, time to talk with the people on the ship. And then Ilos. Ilos is pretty much gonna be like last 10% of the game.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya, Joker.
Flying along into this infinite, vast expanse of nothingness. Passengers on the left can look out their portholes and see nothing for miles and miles and miles, with occasional star clusters and distant asteroid belts.
I never heard that. I never heard him saying that. That's the very first. Holy shit. A little bit of his humor is actually shining through that.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Presley, please.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy.
Presley,
I know
please,
we'll
calm down.
if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
My brother jumped with excitement there for a second. You know, I would love to call cancel and be like, fuck you, my ship now. Yeah, not talking to Caden. I am not changing that. That's absolutely changeable. Messages from Citadel Fleet Command. Oh no, this communique is issued under the direct authority of the Citadel Council, under the command of the SSB Normandy, departed from Citadel jurisdiction in direct violation of Lockdown Order 1594 D12. The Council has reviewed your case with great deliberation. While they have not issued an arrest warrant, they have unanimously agreed that your immediate return to the Citadel is non-negotiable. They are nearby ordered to return to SSB Normandy for debriefing, systems inspections, and formal review of the command protocols. Your arrival is expected later than 48 galactic standard hours from the time of this transmission. Be advised, failure to comply with the directive will result in escalated enforcement measures, up to and including the deployment of a Council Spectre to intercept and impound the Normandy. Your cooperation in this matter is not only expected, it is required. Matriarch Lydiana, Commander Destiny Ascension. No new messages, as I would expect. As one would normally expect.
It's strange, being a fugitive from the Alliance. This crew has sacrificed everything for you, Shepard. Don't let us down.
No promises, ma'am.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
And then she just stays there, staring at me, menacingly. I think I'm gonna use... Oh, okay. I think that's gonna call for a quick save, because I don't trust when the game hitches like this. You bet, Commander. Can I buy more?
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You bet, Commander. And he also has HMWSs. Nice. I'm gonna buy them all. So now even... I'm not sure if Garrus would like that, because he has a rifle that deals 400 damage per shot. But me buying those rifles, those weapons is actually not a bad idea, because now I can just put them on my back if I really feel like it.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy.
And yet here we
After
are.
everything you told me, it seems a bit extreme, don't you think?
Stealing the Normandy's a trivial risk compared to the threat of Saren.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna get ad break. I think it's gonna be a good time to make a hard save and then continue on from basically continue on from here. Ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, ring a bell, leave a comment. Everything that you guys might need is going to be in the description of the video. People of the YouTubes, I'm gonna get up, stretch myself, just refresh myself before we're gonna march into Ilos. So enjoy the clips in the meantime. I'll be back right after the ad break is gonna be over.